Hello friends, I am Dr. A. Sutar, Associate Professor, Department of Zoology, Sadhguru Garge Maharaj College, Kara. Today, in this video, we are going to learn module number 2. The name of the module is General Characters of Organeta and Classification of Cyclostomes up to Classes. This module is from BSc Part 2, Semester 3, Zoology paper 5, that is Animal Diversity Second. This is the outline of lecture. In this lecture, we will discuss the following points. Number 1, outline of classification of chordata. Number 2, general characters of organeta. Number 3, classification of organeta. Number 4, general characters of ostracodermy. And number 5, general characters and classification of cyclostomata. Before going to discuss organeta, it is necessary to know about the outline of classification of phylum Chordata. In this chart, you can see the phylum Chordata has three distinctive characters. Number 1, presence of notochord. Number 2, presence of neurochord. And number 3, presence of gill slits. So these are the three distinctive characters of phylum Chordata. Phylum Chordata is divided into two groups. This is the first group, that is Acraniata or Protochordata. Acraniata, that means cranium is absent or skull is absent. This group include all the lower chordates, and this is also called as the Protochordata. Then this is the second group, that is called as the Craniata or Euchordata. Craniata, that means well-developed skull or cranium is present, and all the higher chordates, they are included in this group. Group Acraniata has three subphyla: subphylum Hemichordata, subphylum Urochordata, and subphylum Cephalochordata. Subphylum Hemichordata has two classes. Number 1, Enteropneustra, and number 2, Pterobranchia. Subphylum Urochordata is divided into three classes. Number 1, class Acidiaceae. Number 2, class Thylaceae. Number 3, class Larvaceae. And subphylum Cephalochordata has only one class, that is called as the Leptocardi. Now, subphylum Vertebrata. Subphylum Vertebrata is divided into two divisions. Number 1 is the division Organata. Organata, that means no paired appendages or no jaws. That means jawless animals, they are present in this division. And second division is nothing but division Gnathostomata. In this division, paired appendages are present, upper and lower jaws are present. Division Organata is divided into two classes. Number 1, ostracodermy, and number 2, class Cyclostomata. Then division Gnathostomata has two superclasses. Number 1, that is superclass Pisces, and number 2, superclass Tetrapoda. Superclass Pisces has three classes: class Placodermy, class Chondrichthyes, and class Osteichthyes. And superclass Tetrapoda has four classes: class Amphibia, class Reptilia, class Aves, and class Mammalia. So this is the outline of the classification of phylum Chordata. Let us come towards the Aganeta. These are the general characters of the Aganeta. As discussed earlier, these animals in these animals jaws are absent. That means upper jaw and lower jaws they are not present. So in this figure you can see such a type of mouth is there and no upper or no lower jaws are there. This is the second character. Paired fins are generally absent. So in this figure you can see these are the dorsal fins. This is only one ventral fin is there, but no paired fins are there. In other fishes, you know that there are the paired pectoral fins are there, paired pelvic fins are there. So such a type of paired fins they are not present in this case. Early species had heavy bony scales and plates in their skin, but these are not present in living species. So when you see the early species, that means that species today they are not present. So in that species they had heavy bony scales and plates in their skin. And today those species they are living species. In that species, such a bony scales or plates they are not present. In most cases, the skeleton is cartilaginous. So you know that skeleton is of two types, cartilaginous and bony skeleton. In this Agnatha, the majority of the animals have cartilaginous skeleton. The embryonic notochord persists in the adult. 7 or more paired gill pouches they are present. So here in this figure you can see here 7, sometimes more than 7 gill pouches they are present in this animal. Now division Agnatha is divided into two classes, that is class Ostracodermi, and this is the second class, that is Cyclostomata. Let us discuss the class Ostracodermi. Ostracoderms are any of several groups of extinct primitive jawless fishes that were covered in an armor of body plates. So now these animals they are not present. They became extinct. They are primitive, they jawless fishes and that were covered in an armor of body plates. Their fossils are found in the North American and European strata of the Ordovician, Silurian, and Devonian periods of the Paleozoic era. Approximately 400 million years ago, it was one of the earliest chordates to appear in the geologic record. The osteoderms were a part of one stage in the stepwise development of life on Earth, with new stages forming on the foundation of earlier stages. Now, this is about the characteristics of class Cyclostomata. So you know that cyclos that means circular and stomata that means mouth. So in these animals, circular mouth is there. Let us discuss the characteristics of the cyclostomata. The body is round and elongated like an eel. The paired fins are present, median fins with cartilaginous fin rays. So median fins are there, and in that fins, cartilaginous fin rays are present. In these animals, paired appendages are absent. That means no paired appendages. The skin is very soft and smooth, and it is divided up in scales. That means scales are absent in the skin. Spleen is also absent in these animals. The exoskeleton is absent. Again, exoskeleton is absent, and it is cartilaginous. Sorry, the endoskeleton is cartilaginous with no bones. The notochord is present throughout their life. The digestive system is divided up in stomach. That means stomach is not present in the digestive system. The nostril is single and median. The gills are 5 to 16 in pairs. The heart is two chambered. That means only two chambers they are present in these animals. The brain is visible. The lateral line acts as a sense organ. About 10 pairs of cranial nerves are present. In the cyclostomata, the sexes are separate. That means male and female animals are separate. Some hagfish species are believed to be hermaphrodite. There is a pair of mesonephric kidney make up the excretory system. So excretory organs are nothing but the mesonephric kidneys. Development may be direct or indirect, and these are the example of the cyclostomata, that is Petromyzon and Mexil. Now there are two orders. This is the order 1, that is called as the Petromyzontiformes. Lampreys or lamprey eels belong to this order. They are found in both marine and freshwater. They have a ventral mouth and many horny teeth. So in this case, you can observe this is the mouth region. Ventral mouth is there, and there are many horny teeth. They are present in this ventral mouth. The nostril is present dorsally. So in this figure, you can see this is the figure of the Petromyzon. This is the head region. Here, buccal funnel is there. Then this is the nostril. Then this is the nostril. This is the eye. Then lateral line organs are there. This is the first dorsal fin. This is the second dorsal fin. This is the caudal fin. Here tail is present, and in this region the caudal fin is there. Here there is opening of the anus, and the urinary papilla is also there. And this region it is nothing but the trunk. 7 pairs of gill slits they are present in the Petromyzon. Now you can see there are no paired fins. First dorsal fin is there, second dorsal fin is there, caudal fin is there, but paired fins they are absent, and a single nostril is present in this case on the dorsal side. They possess a well-developed dorsal fin. Just to be discussed, well-developed dorsal fins are there. The dorsal and ventral roots of spinal nerves are separate. The development is indirect, and these are the examples of Petromyzontiformes, that is Petromyzon and Lampetra. This is the second order, that is called as the Mexiniformes. Hagfishes represent this order. That means in this order the hagfishes they are present, and they represent the this order. They are found exclusively in marine environments. Only these animals they are present only in the seawater. They are not present in the freshwater. They have a terminal mouth with few teeth. So here you can see this is the figure of the magazine. This is the head region, and this terminal mouth is present here. Then here there is opening. That opening is called as the nasopharyngeal aperture. Then this is the vestigial eye. This is the entire trunk. This is the tail, and here caudal fin is there. At the base of this tail, here there is opening that is called as the anus. These are the openings of the slime glands. Here, median ventral fin is also present here. Then there is only single external gill slit is there, and these are the sensory tentacles. They have no buccal cavity. So in this case, no buccal cavity is there. The nostril is terminal. So here you can see this is the opening of the nostril, and it is the terminal in position. They possess 6 to 14 pairs of the gill slits. So it possesses 16 to 14 pairs of gill slits. The dorsal and ventral roots of the spinal nerves are not separate. The eggs are large and few in number. The dorsal fin is usually absent or weak. So here you can see dorsal fin is not there, and if it is present, it is very weak. And the examples are the myxin and paramyxin. So this is figure of the myxin. These are the references you used in this presentation. There are two references. Now in this module, there is assignment number 2. There are 3 questions in this assignment. Question number 1, give the general characteristics of cyclostomata. Question number 2, give the silent features of order Myxiniformis. And number 3, write a note on ostracodermy. So you can write this assignment on the paper, make the PDF of this assignment, and submit your assignment on the following email address. This is my email ID, ausutar@gmail.com. You can submit this assignment on this mail ID. Thank you very much. Hello friends, I am Dr. A.U. Sutar, Associate Professor, Department of Zoology, Sadhguru Gadge Maharaj College, Kar. In this video, we have discussed module number 2. The name of the module is General Characters of the Agnatha and classification of cyclostomes up to orders. This is the module from BSc Part 2, Semester 3, paper number 5, and the name of the paper is Animal Diversity Second. In this video, we have discussed all the things in detail, and at the end of video, I have given one assignment for you. You carefully see this video and try to solve this assignment and submit to me on my email ID. The email ID is ausutar@gmail.com. Also, you subscribe my channel, like and share to all the students. Thank you very much.